Hey guys, today we are going to be dividing whole numbers by decimals. So questions such as 6 divided by 3/10. So when you divide a whole number by a decimal, you want to make sure that there are no decimal places in your expression. So you are going to go ahead and multiply each side by 10. Because if you multiply each side by 10, you're going to successfully turn that 3/10 into a whole number 3. So that's now going to turn into 60 divided by 3. And what is 60 divided by 3? 20. Okay. Another way you can do this is say, well, I know that I can't have a decimal, so I'm just going to pretend like it's not there. So that's like saying 6 divided by 3 equals 2. And then what I would do is I had one decimal place that I took out before. I'm going to go ahead and add it back in, and I would still get 20. So no matter which way you do it, whether you multiply each side by 10 or just move your decimal place and then move it back, you'll get the right answer. I personally would encourage you to multiply each side by 10 or 100, depending on what it is. You want to multiply it by a power of 10 so that you won't have a decimal place. So here we're moving the decimal place over one time, so you're only going to multiply each side by 10. When you multiply each side by 10, you get 30 divided by 2, and your answer ends up being 15. All right, so here, I know I need to move my decimal over one time, so I'm going to multiply each side by 10, and I'm going to get 720 divided by 45. Now I can't do that one in my head, so let's divide. Goes in one time. Actually, hold on. It's gonna go in 10, 20, 50. Okay, we have a remainder of 17. Drop that 0. 45. Let's multiply it by 3. Let's see what we get. Let's try one more. Ah, there we go. It goes in 4 times. So our answer ends up being 14. Now, this last one here, we've got a number in the hundreds place. So if we want our decimal, if we want to eliminate our decimal, we're going to have to move it over 2 times, which means that we're going to be multiplying by 100. And what you do to one side, you have to do to the other. And when you multiply by 100, you get 4,500 divided by 15. And when you divide, you end up with 300. All right, let's do one more. All right, last one. We're going to do 20 divided by 25 hundredths. Well, I know that I need my decimal moved over 2 times to create a whole number, which means I'm going to multiply each side by 100. When we do 20 times 100, we get 2,000. And we're going to divide that by 25. All right. And when we do divide 25 into 2,000, we end up with 80. All right. I hope this helped with lesson